Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here back at it, running more loads up the hill, working on the iron mine. I do know that we will be running logs soon because we are now absolutely out of logs. So I had debated running more beams or running more lumber today actually, or running more of the logs and getting the pond full, but I think we're already in the 48. 48's warmed up, so gonna keep running it. Probably actually have to go flip a few switches on this run, being that we just kind of came up out of there. 48 really actually totally works its butt off getting these cars out of the smelter valley. Definitely not coming out of there with a load. So when it comes to hauling the rails and the beams, something else is going to have to happen, because this loco is definitely not going to do it. It's got all it can do just to get these empties out of the valley. So we will be needing a little more oomph, that's for sure. Did try to do a load where we had the back cars all full of the rails and raw iron to come out of the smelter, and not a chance. And then running this up out of the valley just empty. It's taking everything it's got just to get these up empty. So we'll do some of that coming up. It really does absolutely work it to its maximum. So there is no, definitely not bringing anything out of the valley. Not on this train. Betsy's set up for cordwood. So Montezuma is set up for logs. Getting ready to run with that. Nice shot coming across the bridge. Just going for it. 48 is doing a good job with this run. I gotta be honest, can't complain too much. It's just a little disappointing that it can't bring up the rails and beams. Would have been nice to turn around and just do complete loops where, we could run to the depot with those. But sadly, that's not happening. Need a little more oomph. And if you're gonna go up a little bit from the 48, you might as well just go up to something big, because that's pretty much how it works. Hey, get me out of the window. I don't really need it to, I just needed it to stop. Didn't want to go back down the hill. Notice we're not coming out of there with anything, that's for sure. So if you go down there with it, you're gonna leave it there, or have to break the train in half or something. The down is a lot steeper than the up. I know that one's 4 or 5%, something like that. This one, I think we didn't go up at I think it's 2.5 or something for the whole way up, and we only have this one jank right there. That's the only jank. And then see, I noticed this with the cars today, so this is weird. Some half black, half, I don't know what that is. I've never seen them like that before. I mean, maybe it's residue from hauling the coal, or from hauling the iron, but I highly doubt it. So something's going on, and there it goes away as we're over the bridge. So something's definitely going on with that. That's a bit weird. Never seen that before. There it comes back over the regular rail. So something. Not sure what. It's a new one. Should just fly right up this, no problems. Dude, it's taking all the juice to get up there, though. I mean, to go at speed. So it's right about in its wheelhouse is what it's happy to run as far as I'm concerned. That's so you can just, it's just a big, huge line going down the other side. We'll be coming in to alter a lot of that pretty soon. Not exactly sure. I've been tempted to do it already, but then it's there and it's functioning, so I don't really know. This normally I'm way over here. I've always taken it way over on the edge, so this just kind of shooting across here is kind of different. But it does just get there instead of dawdling along the outside here. I don't know. It's pretty big bridge work though. But it functions really well. I have to say, I've come up that side of the hill a couple of times now. This one is by far the smoothest variation of it. It just gets up here without any kind of problems. It's not over steep. It doesn't have any like flattened out wonky sections or anything else. See, like there. See, the hitboxes, for whatever reason, whatever those black boxes are, the thing's acting stupid. I mean, we've been around this turn, I can't count how many times. Better get out of the train, stop talking about it before it all starts just going downhill. Stupid. I had the same problem down at the smelter today. Like, a bunch of the cars just hopped off the rail like that for absolutely no reason, moving really slow. See them like there, what was the click? Oh, it pulling it apart probably. Game's acting weird. Just has been all day. I've noticed. Several little things, hard to put an absolute finger on it, but it's like, I don't know, something's really weird. Like here, there's no reason it derailed here. We've been here, I don't know, countless times, never even remotely had a problem. Certainly weren't going too fast. Maybe it's because we have the cars full in the back and not up front, but I don't know. I have a hard time believing all of a sudden that changed. All that big a deal. They're just acting weird. See. Whatever. If you, I don't know. It's hard telling. You know, sometimes we derail because we derail, and then sometimes the game derails you, and everybody that plays it knows what I'm talking about. So, I don't know. You're always left kind of scratching your head. Sometimes you know it's got to be you, but sometimes you know it's the game. So, I don't exactly know what this one's. I have a hard time believing it derailed on normality. At that kind of speed, rolling through where we know we've rolled through 100 times before. And as you can tell there, the F menu still not super consistent. Or the interface, however you want to look at it. But the F menu button to get in is still not, like, you know, consistent and or hopefully fixed in a real fashion. I know that they said they fixed it in the last update, but it's really not. I mean, it's changed, and they definitely changed something in the hitboxes of the locos when they did it. Because I know all kinds of people who've had problems running into groundwork and stuff like that they've been running over a ton of times before and never had a problem. Figures. Didn't get a link in here. Always got something more there. Alright. Good. That's all good. Brakes. Yeah, these little cars, I don't know. They're fun. You know, and it definitely gives a different element to playing the game, but it feels like you're running the game like before when it was, you know, nothing was consistent and we weren't very good at the game, stuff like that. It doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't actually add to the challenge. To me, they need to fix some of these problems with these cars because they just don't function well. I mean, they don't line up with the auto cranes. The cranes are throwing just, you know, you almost are always throwing stuff on the ground. And, well, it's not really a big deal. You know, it's not a big deal until it's expensive loads or the stuff matters to somebody or whatever, you know, then it's a big deal. So it's like, I don't really know what these cars are and or their function other than to just be, which, alright, cool. But they don't actually function with the way that the game works. Kind of, so I can see where people are having issues with them. Because they do kind of drive you nuts. I mean, I like them because they're something different. So I've been running them, but as far as, like, in the long run, they really don't. Yeah, you could get away with it, but as much stuff as they're going to put on the ground and as big a pain in the butt as they are to line up, you're probably better off just running the old cars, to be honest. I don't know. I think we'll probably, at least I'll probably use them on this one to get things going, and then once things are going, you know, we have some bigger locos, I'm sure I'll go right back to using the full-size cars in the long run. It's because, A, you're going to make more money with them dropping loads in most cases, and you have the size of the loco, so why not? What the heck? It just hit something and backed up. What the heck was that? I mean, now I get it. I'm dying on boiler pressure because there's just something janky going on with the. I bet you none of that went in there. That's another problem with the 48. Been that way for how long? No point in working that out so that you can actually put the. Because you have to stand in the firewood to put it in there. I mean, you don't have to, right? The best way to do it actually is like back here and you can go over whatever. It's too complicated just for a local, and to throw one in is my take on it at the end of the day, and that should definitely be fixed because it's really stupid that it's that way. Especially considering that the light's been gone, then the light's been back. See, like right there, it's hitting something. You can see the hitboxes are hanging up right there. Right there, which is the cars. I mean, that's, yeah, so yeah, unreal. Look at. Well, there you go. Whatever. Time-wise, I'm not going to sit here and keep picking it up. Obviously, we're still running into bugs in RailRoads Online and a few issues here and there, and where and why and what they are, I don't really know. But I guess that's what that one is. So I think we'll obviously I'll keep picking these up and get it straightened out, but I'm not gonna lag it out all in a video. So finding a few bugs today, running into a few problems, just kind of what it is. But we'll call that one an episode. So thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.